Okay, we're going to take a look at how we're going to set up our drawings in this class. And I'm going to start by looking at the first drawing that we're going to do, which is page 1-32, number 3. Okay, now before you start, just open up any blank page and you can type in startup. Okay. Okay, that is probably on 3. We're going to change that startup to 1. Okay, then we're going to close up AutoCAD. We're going to shut it down completely. Okay, you don't have to save that. Okay, I had more stuff open here. And when I open it now, and open up AutoCAD, I'm going to get this startup menu, which I think is much easier to use. Okay, here we can open a drawing, we can browse to whatever we want. Here we can start with a blank drawing. Okay, but what I want to use most of the time is we're going to start here with our templates. Okay, we're going to use the templates that we created last week. So I'm going to go to Browse. Okay, it's going to go to our template file, but I'm going to go to where I saved my templates. And yours might be on your flash drive or wherever you put them. Okay, and I'm going to start with an A and B size template 3D drawing. Okay, and there is my B size, which is layout number 2, and I'm going to go to the model space. Okay, I'm going to type in perspective, and I'm going to set that to 0. Okay, that way it's not on the perspective when we're drawing our 3D. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to draw our part. So we'll draw that and then we'll meet back here. Okay, so we have our drawing here now. Notice that I put it in the top view. That's where you want to put it. Make sure that it is on the object layer. Okay, now I'm going to make sure that this has some thickness to it. So I'm going to highlight everything, right click, go down to properties, and make this thickness 0.25. Okay. Okay, not much to see there, except I just undid it. Let's see if I did that. Go to Southeast Isometric View. Okay, and I have to do that again. So I got to go here, right click, properties. Thickness is 0.25. That looks a little bit better. Okay. Now I'm going to go here and I'm going to put this on 2D wireframe. Alright, so there's a drawing that we're going to put on our paper. So I'm going to go to the A size because that's what we're going to need. Here is our blank A size paper. Okay, we need to cut a viewport in here. Okay, so we're going to go up here to layout. And then we're going to go over here to layout viewports. We're going to use rectangular. Now notice we're not drawing a rectangle. We're under layout viewports and we're going to pick rectangle. And I'm going to pick this edge and that endpoint. Okay, so what we did was we cut a hole in our piece of paper and there's our object at the back. Okay, I am in paper space. I'm going to double click in here to be in model space. You'll see once you're in model space that you can see the cube and little icons here. Okay, I'm going to turn off my grids because I don't need them. Now I have to set my scale. Okay, my scale right now is 0.669194, which is not a good scale. That is not the scale we want. We want a practical scale. So we're going to hit this up arrow. Okay, we can check out 1:1. Okay, well 1:1 is not going to fit because it's going to run into our title block. So I've got to make it smaller. I'm going to go back here and I need to make it smaller, so I'll try 1/2. Okay, so it looks like 1/2 is pretty good. Now just center it up there. And then I'm going to double click so I'm back in paper space. Okay, I'm going to highlight the viewport that we made. I'm going to right click and I'm going to put display locked and change it to yes. That way if I go into model space, I don't change that scale. It stays at 1:2 no matter where I'm at. Okay, now we're not going to dimension this. Okay, so what I need So I need to put a title here. Oops. Double click on here. Okay, and the title is going to be, let's see, what do we call this? Let's call it 1-32.3. Okay, and I'm just going to call this a cam. Why not? Okay, the date. I'm going to put the date on here. Okay, and the date is going to be, oh, I got to go back. Date is going to be, I'll put one, I'm not sure what the date is, 25/21. Okay, material. Okay, I'll just make up a material here that I want to make this because the book doesn't have any, so I'll just put aluminum. I think I spelled aluminum right there. Okay, the drawing number is going to be CAD 102-32. Oops, 1-32.3. Okay, we have to make sure that we have the correct scale here, which is 2:1 we made it, or I'm sorry, 1/2 scale. Go again to the end and make this 1/2 scale. Okay, and I can double click into here, and this is going to be sheet 1 of 1. Okay, hit escape. I'm going to go file, save as. I'm going to save it as a drawing. Okay, I'm going to go to where I'm saving my drawings at. In my case, here's where it's at. You can put yours wherever you like again. Okay, so I'm just going to put it where I put mine. Classes, Spring 2021, CAD 102. And I got chapter drawings, and this one is going to be 1-32.3. Okay, so that is how we will create our drawings. Okay, so good luck. We're not going to dimension this drawing. Okay, so it will look exactly like this one here. Alright, that is it.